Guys, it's crazy to be back. I mean, I haven't feel like I've talked to the camera in such a long time. I've been doing a lot of cinematic videos lately, just in a huge transition in my life, so it's so nice to sit and chat. And I'm on my new camera. I hope it looks really good. The viewfinder is on the left now, which it used to be above the camera, so it's weird for me. Now I look over here and it has a mic, so I hope that the audio sounds really crispy. So let me know, give me a big thumbs up if you love the new camera, the sound, everything. But I'm excited to be back. In today's video we're doing my 2022 like little time capsule, a little keepsake for myself to reflect about this past year, and it's special. I always feel like YouTube is really for me first before it's for the entertainment, but it gives me so many memories and it allows me to keep them outside of that present moment of that experience. I can keep that experience forever, and I love that about YouTube. So I'm happy to be here and talk about this entire year, and man, it's been quite the year. I can't believe it. I'm 29 now. I'm almost 30, which is wild. And yeah, let's just get into it. First, I wanted to talk about things that I've had a lot of growth through this year, more like internal, and then I'll talk about some fun products and experiences, things like that. I'm just gonna have a whole chat, a whole recap, everything, and I'm excited. You guys, like, I'm obsessed with this camera. Like, I feel like a movie star. Watch out, might be on your TV soon. Anyways, so first, I feel like this whole entire year has been a year for me to really focus on myself and the things that are truly make me happy, and like the longevity of my happiness is my priority in life. And it's been a lot of hard work and a lot of emotional ups and downs, but in a good way. And through that, one thing that has been a big common theme for this year has been living in my truth and my authenticity, and living in alignment with that. And this has really been like the first year that I've put a lot of trust in myself, and that has been a lot with like my career and me wanting to pursue a passion or passions that really align with me and make me happy and that I can give to the world. And I feel like I put that really on the forefront this year with just pursuing that. And though there was like really challenging times, like being your own boss and showing up for yourself and really putting my creative work as the priority of my soul's mission rather than just working a 9-to-5. And I know our video about us moving to Southern California, we talked a lot about that, just, you know, letting go of the corporate position and allowing myself to have the space to get back into my creative self. And ultimately that is like what heals my heart and soul the most, and it makes me feel the happiest. So I've spent so much time working on yoga. Like, my craft is so important to me, and here in Southern California I've actually gotten back into teaching, which has been huge for me because I taught for like 4-ish, almost 5 years in Ohio when we lived there, and I didn't teach in Austin. And I know I probably covered this in another video once before, but yeah, it was a period that I felt like I needed to be a student. And so we were students at a yoga studio close in Akron. It was called Yoga Pod, and the more of like the Domain-ish area. If you're from Austin, it's a really great spot. Everybody was so kind to us, but it was like a chapter I guess I just felt like I needed to be a student, but it has felt so good being a teacher again and being creative. And I have a lot of goals for 2023 to put a lot of my yoga out to the world and gift it. And it's really truly what makes me feel so in alignment with my higher self, and that allows my authenticity to fully shine. I just feel like my truest self. And people like yogis that I instruct or take class with, I feel are in such a vulnerable place that it's just sacred to me. So that is in the future for 2023. Lots more yoga, and we've been working on a special project, and I have been like grinding on getting this business, and I just want to give my heart to you people out there. Anyways, so I have a lot of cool things in my brain, and this year it has allowed me to really release all of that and just be authentic and be happy about it. And it's like allowed me to do YouTube. Like, I saved all my own money to buy this camera, and that is like huge for me. And I wanted to bring my old camera as a symbolism of where it began. It no longer works. It broke, unfortunately. Sad, but it was time for me to invest, and this is an investment into something that makes me really happy. And I love YouTube. I have such creative expression with it. I have fun. It's like a time capsule, like I said. So this year has been so fun for me to have a lot of my art out there for the world, and that's really a huge common theme that I've found, and you'll probably see as I show some of my favorite books of the year. Okay, now into the books, because I read a lot of good books this year, and I only have one of them with me, but the other two I borrowed, so I don't have them, but I'll put photos up on the screen when I talk about them. But this book right here, it's a 10 out of 10 recommend. I should really truly make a YouTube video of my top favorite books like that I recommend anybody should read. But this book is one of the top. I'm going to read a snippet from the back so you can kind of get an idea of what it's about. But here we go. In A New Earth, Tolle expands on these powerful ideas to show how transcending our ego-based state of consciousness is not only essential to personal happiness, but also the key to ending conflict and suffering throughout the world. Tolle describes how our attachment to the ego creates the dysfunction that leads to anger, jealousy, and unhappiness, and shows readers how to awaken to a new state of consciousness and follow the path to a truly fulfilling existence. And it's profound. It was very parallel to how I was shifting as I am maturing in my divinity as a woman and things like that. I just feel like this book was so good. The next book, I'll put it right here, was called The Latte Factor. It was about money, but it talked about it in like more of a like soft setting where it wasn't like strictly about finances. It was more like it talked about a woman's life and how she kind of just felt like mundane in her life, and that she was just like capped to this acceptance of like abundance, and she like comes across this guy and they basically unravel these like tethers that pull you down in your thought process towards money, how to like break those cyclical cycles that we have with abundance, and how we basically can withhold ourselves from like our true worth. Sit right. Oh, I'm thirsty. Highly recommend. It's a really short book, so it's a really quick read. And the third book that I read this year was Perfectly Imperfect by Baron Baptiste, which he's actually from Northern California in like the San Francisco area. And I got my 200 hour in Power Vinyasa, which he is the creator of that, Baron Baptiste, which is pretty cool. And I read his Journey to Power, I'll put it right here, when I did my teacher training. It's more about like the physical asana, but it talks a lot deeper than that, like finding your edge and everything. And yeah, but this book is deeper. It's like, why do we practice yoga? Not just for the physical, like, and how does it transcend off of the mat, and where we can take yoga with our life. And it's not just for like the workout. I mean, it can begin like that, but then the long sustainable journey of yoga is more than the postures. So yeah, that was a really short read too, probably like 200 or 300 pages, and really good book. I highly recommend. And yeah, it got me sparked up in creative inspiration for yoga too, so that's always great. Okay. Next highlight of the year is my bullet journal. And I know I showed it a lot on my channel. I just haven't really as much, but I still do it every day. Here she is, Orange, love her in all her glory. And it's just a dotted, like kind of moleskin. And it has a pocket in the back. I follow bullet journaling. Like, I've done it for several years now. As you get older and you get out of college, or at least for me, I felt like I wanted to change my style with planning. And anyway, so I found bullet journaling to be really, really nice as an adult, and I use it to journal. So it's really great. And I created a vision board for 2022, I'll show it roughly. And actually, the book by Eckhart Tolle is on there, right there. And when we were in Seattle for our anniversary in February of the beginning of the year, the book was right in Pike Place Market, and it was like on sale. It was like destined to be, and it was like perfect timing. Anyways, and I've kept this list of like highlights of the year, and it is so cool to see all the things that I've done, that we've done together, Brie and I, my partner. And it's such a nice way for me to reflect on the year and also just journal all my feelings and thoughts and my ideas. And I love bullet journaling. I'll put a link to the one that I have. I got mine at Barnes & Nobles, but you can get them so many places. I know craft stores, bookstores, things like that. Going along with that, one of my favorite memories of this year has been being an aunt. I love being an auntie. It's my favorite thing ever. And now I'm an aunt to 2. Well, 1 on the way, but yeah, it is so incredible to have this like little joyful bundle be like added to your family. And it's so special to see my sister and brother-in-law be parents. It's just so cute. I love it. Anyways, so being an aunt has been the best thing. I'll put some photos up of the little cutie. Anyways, yeah, so that's been really special. Another favorite of mine of 2022 was all the women business owners that I worked for this year, which is incredible. I put on my vision board all of these women circles and the inspiration that I wanted to be around women that were in business, and especially in like the spiritual space, but or just doing like creative work. And so I got to experience a lot of that this year, which was like so insightful for me. I've learned so much for what I envision my future to be as a businesswoman, and it was so special. So like I got to work with a fashion designer, and her line's incredible. I'll put like all the links to the businesses, but I worked with a fashion designer in Austin with Brie as well, and that was incredible, doing wardrobe styling. Never done that before. And then I worked for a women-owned CBD company in Austin as well. And then I worked with Osea Skincare. It's based out of California. And then here in Southern California, I've been working with a women-owned spiritual destination where I teach yoga, and I also like work there and do a lot of artisan stuff. And it's just really, it's really cool to see all these women and how they drive business and using their art for the world and what they want to give. And it inspires me truly to follow my heart and my passion, and that I'll be successful. And I love that. So that was one of the another one of the highlights of this past year. It's been great for me. Okay, let's switch things up and get to the fun stuff here. And I am gonna, since you can't put like regular music on YouTube, I'll put my Spotify link in the description so you can see my music. Like, I have it downloaded of my 2022 most played songs, so I'll put that in the description. But I love Spotify. I'm not an Apple user. I love SoundCloud, so SoundCloud's cool, but I've been on my Spotify game. I feel like I'm pretty good at making playlists, not gonna lie. But yeah, I also have yoga playlists on there as well, so yeah, I'll put that in the description. And then my favorite apps of this year, by far, hands down, Depop. I'll have the link in the description, but we have a shop. We used to do a lot more when we lived in Austin, but a lot of our stuff is still in storage, so we don't have as, like, our wardrobe is more minimal now, but trust, it will be back. But I love Depop. Even for my own enjoyment, I think it has the coolest fashion. I love thrifting, and so I think sustainable clothes are perfect for the environment, and they just are better. Period. No, but for real, Depop is the best. And then second is Canva. I have worked really hard at figuring out Canva, using it with social media and YouTube and stuff, and it's really fun. I have used it also for like vision boards and for business propositions. Like, I've made all sorts of stuff on there, so I'm loving those apps right now. And then I would say this year we spent a lot of time traveling, which we have both put on our vision boards as well for this year, which is really cool. We went to Seattle, and I'll put the link to the vlog in the description. I have never been in the Pacific Northwest, and it was beautiful, like gorgeous, incredible. And that was really special. Going to Florida, Brie had never been to Florida before. I'll put the vlog in the description. And then we went to San Francisco. I'll also put that video link in the description as well. But yeah, we've gotten to go to a lot of cool places. We're planning a trip for January, so that'll be fun. I always love traveling and new adventures, and I love seeing the world, so I always manifest lots of travels for the new year, each year. So yeah, lots of cool trips this year and lots of good memories. I'll have those videos linked in the description. Okay, now for seeing some fashion faves of the year. Some fashion faves, skincare, those types of fun things. I feel like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like my style has gotten better as I've gotten older. Not to like diss my past self, but I feel like I've always had good taste in clothes, but I feel like I'm really finding my style. I just want pieces that are like timeless. So here are some of my faves. You guys probably see from the vlogs. My favorite are these little button cardigan style sweaters, like kind of giving mature, like just buttons down, cardigan style, you know, shawl. I thrifted this one, but I've been loving to put it around my neck like this, and then I'll be like, bam, cute. So I love this, love these. I've thrifted all of these. They're, I mean, like your standard grandma cardigan, and I love them. And another of my favorite, I must be on my mature mom shit or something, but mom jeans. I've been loving mom jeans, specifically thrifting Levi's and just like cutting them to the right length. And I've been on blue denim, no more black denim. There for a while I was on these black Levi button-up jeans I was like, would wear those borderline every day, and I still love them, but I just love blue jeans right now. So yeah. And then for shoes, no brainer, my Reeboks. I thrifted these. I forget the style. I don't know, but they have like a green detail and they're really dirty right now. I wear these borderline every day. Borderline. If I'm not wearing these, I'm wearing these every day. These are just classic. They look really good. I feel like they make my legs look long when I wear like a little bit of a cropped blue jean, and then I just love these. And then for, I guess I'll do hair care first. For hair care, haven't found a good shampoo and conditioner. I'm still trial and erroring. I don't know, I haven't found anything great, but these are my fave hair care products for this year. I've been using, I don't even know how to say it. I've been using this leave-in conditioner. It's really nice. I got it in my Sephora points, and I like it. I'm always open to try new things, but I really like it right now. More than I've found a lot of leave-in conditioners, but my hair's just been really dry lately. So anyways, this is really cute packaging. This is the Flora. It's local to San Diego. It's a hair oil. You don't need very much. It's very light, and it's women owned. She also makes like sustainable shampoo and conditioner bars as well, and I really like this, but you only need very small amount, and it's really nice on my hair. I like it a lot. So I've been loving that. And then for skincare, you guys know we used to use the Kiehl's Ultra Moisturizer a lot. And I still like that, but we just stopped buying it for some reason. I think when we moved out here, we just were like, oh, we'll try something new. And we tried this little trial pack of Mad Hippie products. And I've liked their stuff before, but anyways. This is their Triple C night cream. It's so good. Yeah, it's like really good. I love it. It's really moisturizing, and my skin has been so dry, so I love that. And then this vitamin C serum. This is really great. It's great if you have like acne scars or just for like all over skin pigmentation. I don't wear makeup very much, but I did my makeup for today's video. And when I do wear makeup, I wear and use the same products. So here are my faves. The Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. Looks like this. And I love it. It's not like a foundation or anything. It just like gives a natural glow to the skin. I'll put some of this on my face, you know, do a brush or a, what do you call it? Like a beauty sponge. And I'll either do one of those, and it just gives like a nice glow. And then I've loved this for a while, but it's by Milk Makeup, and it's an herb. It's just a brown little brow gel, or not gel, but yeah, it's just a brown gel, Kush Fiber brow gel. But yeah, I really like this. It gives like a little tint. I already have thick eyebrows, but it gives a little tint, and I like it. And it kind of brushes through your brows. And then I've been loving Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I've seen this around so much. It's so popular, and so it's probably like, duh, it's a given. But it is good. The hype is real. Alright guys, it was so much fun chatting. This has been fun for me to film and to like gather and recap all my favorite highlights of this past year. I hope you all had a really great year, even through the highs and the lows. You know, life is a beautiful adventure, and I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful for you. I hope that the new year brings health, happiness, and peace for us all. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. Put in the comments one of your favorite memories of 2022 that you had. I'd love to hear it. Anyways, bye guys. I'll see you in my next video.